And we're back. Usually I pause between episodes, but why pause? It is, uh, exactly 2 seconds between things. Hey, I start with, some extra keys. Thanks, Clock Tower. Let's go ahead and check out our extra room today. We made progress. We did get the armory. We couldn't save the emerald bracelet, unfortunately, but we did smash the cloister cost, which is exciting. And today we're doing shelter. Now, with shelter, I have a very specific goal. Once again, I want the archives. Or rather, I want the archives with its duct system, and I want to use that to once again attempt to connect boiler to pump, which that has been my goal for what, like 10 episodes now. Ugh. I really liked that clock puzzle. I really liked how it made me feel like there must be so many options at first, and then in playing around with them, it whittled it down significantly. I didn't like that my answer was not accepted, so it's going to be a little while longer before somebody can help me out with that. View active terminals. Let's get an experiment going. Never a bad thing. There should be a couple more letters in the mailroom as well. I don't know how many total letters you can get. Experiment setup. 2 or more gems. 3 gold. Or small chest in the entrance hall. Well, actually, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. See, I'm probably still going to be drafting some red rooms. But I don't need more punishment for drafting red rooms. Actually, today, even though I have that blessing of the general, I can't see myself doing too much in the way of red rooms. And the reason why is I want to save this shelter protection until I can make archives in some central location, preferably after I've made the pool and unlocked the pump room. Also preferably after I get some dice. Or the study. So yeah, lots of potential here. Not really sure what else I might do. Drafting. One other thing. Now that I've made the drafting studio common, hopefully I unlock it and can start adding some extra floor plans. Because I know there's some floor plans that I know there's some floor plans, more studio editions that I don't have yet. So, we'll try. I could make passageway and just give myself a whole bunch of ways forward, or I could lock myself out, but make sure I'll always be able to buy keys. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to buy any yet, but especially if bedrooms... I should have actually made that bedroom. That was a mistake. Drawing room? No, not yet. Corridor, and I don't want to waste one of my shelter protections on chapel. That's not so bad. Alright, we're going right. Get a little money and an apple. And hopefully keep going forward. That's not good at all. Oh, we've made an ungodly mess. Well, I do want to make bedrooms, but the observatory is so good to get early in the day because of the benefits it gives. Ah, shit, that's Draxus. Fuck. I clicked it automatically. This might be a wash of a day. I all of a sudden cannot see this becoming a good day. And, you know, I've already locked out 2 of my ways forward, right? And, yep. And I have the dead end room thing, so... Bad. Clock tower, yeah, I'm not doing that. Bedroom. Sleep mask. Well, lots of steps, but I basically have to take whatever I get at this point. Man, Draxus is no joke. Seriously. Oh my god. No, I can't. As good as Code Check is, I just need anything that brings me forward right now. And the game really usually does a pretty good job of not forcibly locking me out. Salt. It's like it's not that I have a choice. I have to take whatever I can to move forward. Well, that scotched it. That's good work, everybody. Good day. Oh my god, fuck you, Draxus. I just saying the house does a pretty good job of not screwing you. I can't rotate. I can't redraft. I can make the attic and go run up and get a bunch of items I will never use. Shovel and a chest, and I'm not even going to pick them up because I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed. You know, I was setting myself up for a long run with this, and I've screwed it. I don't actually. The only just in case, it did occur to me. What if I found a security card? What if there was a security card in this chest? There is not a security card in this chest. There is not a security card anywhere in this attic. Attic was the correct thing to get. I don't think you can usually buy a security card at the locksmith, right? That's worth a shot. But yeah, with no ability to call the elevator. It's a bummer of a day. Right? You don't sell security cards. Special key. That's not going to be a... Ah, oh, damn it. This was a good day. This was a good build. I got too greedy trying to make locksmith early, thinking I could make a deep run. Fine. Stupid bad day. Waste of the shelter. Annoyed at myself. Small cottage, yeah. You're telling me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not really happy with this blessing anyway. It's pretty damn useless compared to some of the others. Because the only way you can get it is after you already draft 5 of the shitty red rooms. And what does it give you? It gives you gems. That's usually not a problem. It can be, but... honestly, if I've made a deep enough run to where I've made 5 red rooms, gems are usually not a problem. And now I'm not starting my day with keys. I'm upset with myself. And I have only myself to blame because I think I could have avoided that by not clicking the Draxus thing. I think if you don't actually click the Draxus thing, it doesn't activate. Somebody please confirm that for me. Sure. Let's do that. Now that could be powerful combined with Draxus. If, you know, we wanted the showroom. We have axed permanently Cloister. And again, we've made the drafting studio a common room. So I really think we'll still be able to make some solid progress. I'll take a sleep mask. I have so little need for one of those, but my wife can't sleep without hers. Sure. I get a gem. My permanent buff. And we can go 2 directions here. Make sure we can use all the possible spaces. Wine cellar? Sure. Or, I probably need a key more than I need 3 gems. I have no keys, and so we should probably start that. The drafting thing said never pass up wine cellar, but that was, you know, before I had morning room and unlocked the gemstone cave. So I don't know if that applies so much anymore. Veranda? Yeah, let's do that. That's an investment. It's going to help me find things in the long run. And if they give me garage, I'll probably take it. Or pool hall. Because pool hall's still going to give me keys. Doesn't cost a gem. And it means I get to play the dartboard puzzle. 1. 3 squared is 9. 1 squared is 1 plus 3 is 4. No, alright, no, do this after you combine them. So 3 squared... No, 4 squared is 2. You know, some of the fact that you can only use numbers 1 through 20 has absolved me of making a great number of mistakes with this thing. Okay. Now, this is interesting. Do you square after each blue? I feel like that's what it should mean. So let's try this. And if it's wrong, we'll do it the other way. But 4 squared is 16, minus 15 is 1, plus 4 is 5, squared is 25, minus 15 would be 10. Yes, that is how it works. Okay? 10 minus 10. Oh, this is fun. This is a good trick. I already know it's 4. I'm sorry, I didn't explain my logic there, but, you know, if you know, you know. I did it in my head instead of talking it out. Guest bedroom, breakfast nook, or den. Let's take den. Keep giving us ways forward. I like how this is going. I'm not worried about this blessing of the general shit. I mean, I could make a chapel, I suppose. Probably not going to use it. It's probably the best thing. There, now I have 1 red room. Ah! Okay. We'll hold off on that. I don't know why I'm avoiding the chapel. Losing 1 coin is so little penalty now. I don't have a shovel, do I? No. I'm more interested in what we can do from here. Especially in our redraft ability. We can make a nice little way. We can make a nice little way around here, but let's take a redraw. See if we can get something more useful. All right, let's just get this out of the way. Ten steps and a gem. Had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, who has a peculiar personality and who had also made up the, at one point taken out the Visitor's Guide to Reddington book. Alright, back to the entrance hall, which is through here. That's boarded up. Let's get our observatory, and hopefully this time it doesn't screw me. If I see Draxus, I'm not clicking it. Nope, none of these are. That's a key. That's gems. That's the sail, which unfortunately does not apply to the armory, right? It doesn't apply to the armory? No. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Helpful for the... Ooh. Well... I have ways forward. I kind of want to do this, actually. Let's get all the coins again. Because, again, I could be working towards permanent improvements. Also, I have the tomb today, right? So we could potentially, if we can find showroom, maybe get some significantly cool permanent buff. We need showroom and coat check. And we need to make sure we save enough steps. I'm alright with all this. Well, now we gotta go pay the chapel fee, but again, that's so petty in the grand scheme of things. Even on a day when I'm trying to save coins, when saving coins is now a bit of a goal. Ah! Why'd I go around? Alright, you know what? Never mind. Since I wasted the step anyway, let's try going out of here. Breakfast nook or hallway. I guess this gives me a way around, or aquarium. Oh, let's do aquarium. Alright, and now I have to pause for a moment. I will be right back. For you, it will be a split second because I cut it out, as I always do. Alright, I'm back. What were we doing? We made aquarium. And we have some ways forward. I don't even remember what we're really trying to do today. Maybe find showroom. Laboratory, corridor. Do I have any? I don't have an experiment going today yet. Because I didn't start from the shelter. So fine, we'll do that. And then... Oh, hey. Gems. And a shovel. Ooh. Actually, look around, Zeigler. I'm still failing to look around enough. Extra steps, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and pay the chapel cost just so that I can get this draft. Ah! Or... No, this is gonna be better, isn't it? This is gonna be much better. I don't get to use this very often. I could end up regretting that, but redraw dice are huge. A key. And running shoes. Cool. Alright, we're setting up for a good run here, everybody. Clink. We're definitely setting up for a good run. That was a great place to put empty closet. And now it'll stop freaking giving it to me when drafting. I do have a way up, right, out of aquarium. I don't have a security key card yet, so I can't take the cheat way to the foundation, but that's okay. Let's get an experiment started. And I wouldn't mind one of those that spreads dirt on the driveway, although the driveway seems to be terrible. Each time you eat an... Oh, my God. Immediately, permanently add one. Let's do this just because permanent buffs, right? Nothing like a permanent buff. Now, while we're at it, we should go to the security room terminal and just turn security down so we don't hit locked security doors. Terminal access, view active terminals, security. Unless. You know what? I'm not going to do that. And here is why. I'm going to save that Blackbridge. I still can't stop calling it Briarbridge. Connection. And I'm going to save it in case I manage to actually run, because there's that thing in the shelter that unlocks all doors if you run an experiment enough times, right? I think that's what it means. Okay. Shit, let's do this. Let's do it. This is fantastic. And I have the money. Oh. Hello. Yes, please. Yes. Yes. I have the torch. I have the... Is that the only thing? Can I buy the mace too? I guess maybe it'll be a while before I can get the axe again. Or was... Alright, so wait, what's the mace? The mace smashes things. Right? off chests and trunks. And you get that, but that's a waste because I already have the sledgehammer. I don't need another star. Once per day, ignore the negative effect of any red room. Amazing. Beautiful. Perfect. Alright, so we can light those torches in the tomb. Finally! But I see no reason to go sprinting back there quite yet. Let's at least draft these two. Then maybe I'll go take care of that. So, this is a difficult one. This is Jesus Christ, what a frickin'... I could double my money. I could double my money because I have 2 shops, because aquarium counts as a shop. I could get that coat check going. Or I could get 3 apples, which permanently increases my allowance by 3, and I believe will let me test my theory about experiments. I'm going to do this. I'm going to favor permanent buffs. Your allowance has been raised, your allowance has been raised, your allowance has been raised. Great. I just ran 3 experiments. I am curious if that means that the radiation is now super high. Let's just see what I do through here. I could use the pool. Nursery, dark room, or corridor. No, I'm not gonna use Knight's Shield here. I'm gonna dead end this. I mean, I've already made so many bedrooms. Maybe I'm not gonna dead end this. I don't have to worry about locks. I can still go up one more. I want to get back to that tomb. Drafting studio. Well, I made this common because I want it. Conference room would be nice, though. Shit. Conference room gives me more ways forward and means I can spread things and they'll come here. I want drafting studio, but I made it super common, so I don't have to really worry. I realize I just said favor permanent buffs. But in this one case, I'm not going to use a key yet. Let's see. Okay, well, I might use a key. Let's just see what we can make up here. Oh! Well, yeah, obviously we're doing this again. Shit! Stop giving me this! So, I mean, keep giving it to me, but stop giving it to me in times that I can't bring myself to use it. Alright. So. Should we just see if we can give ourselves a way to the foundation? Yeah, I think we should. And I think we should get showroom. Because we're still going to have a lot of money today. Alright, now we have to put a priority on coat check. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I want to go back to the laboratory. Because now that I've run the experiment 6 times, I want to see if I then go and connect to the shelter. Can I unlock everything? Because that would be super cool. Whoops. Nope. No. Enter. Log into network. Also, I've buffed my allowance by 6. So, what? Did I mistype it? Really? At least it doesn't lock me out. What do swans actually sound like? I don't know. I feel like they Do they actually have lovely voices? I legitimately don't know. Usually big birds do not sound particularly melodious. I think of the sandhill cranes that we have around here in Chicagoland, and they boom. All right, remote terminal access. View active terminals. We want the shelter because we're doing a little experiment of our own here. Bomb shelter. Radiation monitor. Take USV measurement. Please tell me this works. 22.4. Emergency protocol initiated. All doors unlocked. Let's go. Ha ha. Keys are no longer an issue, baby. Okay. Now, do we want to go back to the tomb yet? Or do we want to keep moving forward, try to make as much money as we can, make sure we get that coat check, focus on making dead-end rooms? Yeah, I think I like that idea better. Should I test since I'm here? Let's see what I can make going forward out of aquarium. Ballroom, weight room, Knight's shield, weight room. I love it. I love it so freaking much. Now, we can dead end to our heart's content. Sure, why not? Oh, well, actually, there is a why not on that. I don't want... I mean, that puts 5 gold, but I don't want to be more likely to draw red rooms. I mean, I do still have the blessing, but what do I have? This wouldn't put it on a new rank. I only have them on 3 ranks. Shit, though. Actually, you know what? That was a mistake. Why did I use... I said I was going to use that weight room on archive. The Knight's Shield on archives, not weight room. I need gems. For a deep run, I need... Yeah, you know what? No. I can't bring myself to dramatically increase the amount. Plus, I mean... Oh, metal detector. Oh, but except, here's the thing. My big reason for wanting metal detector was so I could combine it with magnifying glass. Money, money, money. Good day for the showroom, baby. Out of curiosity, I now have 3. I can't double my money with bunk room because I now have 3 of those. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to need it. A key, which I don't need because there are no unlocked doors. Just for chests now. Okay, we can already get into the foundation, and we have a way forward out of conference room there, so I wouldn't mind a dead end. Oh, but yes. We are so doing that. All right. Making coat check has now become a priority. I might have to pass it up over just about anything else now. Would this be a dead end? This could dead end me, but I'm okay with that. I don't know. I don't know how to count if I... Oh, I do have 1 door. I must have 1 other room of that type for each mechanical room. So which is a mechanical room that I have? Is the observatory a mechanical room? I'm just curious because it's every color of room, but it doesn't count as a mechanical room. So what counts as a mechanical room? Mechanical. Office isn't mechanical. Showroom isn't mechanical. Oh, lab. The laboratory is my mechanical room. That's why I get a door. Okay. Cool. Locksmith or utility closet. Locksmith is absolutely no need because I opened everything. I guess utility closet would give me a dead end and give me more money. Yeah, it's okay. But there's nothing for me to really do in it. Except that I suppose if I make the dark room, I can then nix that thing. I do regret my choice here with weight room. I don't want to spread yet. I want to make more and then spread because my goal is max showroom, but I got to get a coat check. Pool. Okay. That's fine. All doors still unlocked. Could spread gems in every green room. Actually, I might do that. I might do that, even though that only leaves me one way forward. Yeah. I've spread a bunch of gems. Get a bunch of things in here. Dig like crazy. I'm heading back to the conference room anyway. Oh, lockpick and metal detector. I should just writing these down. I think I had that. Oh, right. I do have that in my to-do list. Oh, no. I already have that down. Lockpick and metal detector. Okay. Yeah, I've written that down. Some extra coins. Lots of fun. A key that doesn't matter. An apple that really shouldn't... Oh, and I completely forgot that that still boosts my allowance. So the pump room, boiler room thing is still a goal. Oh, right. All right. Let's do the spread. Spread gold now. So that's more to pick up in the conference room. All right, how do we get back to conference room? We have to go weight room, aquarium, lab, armory. Weight room, aquarium, lab. I always think that's a gem. It's not. It's just part of the machine. But it sure looks like a gem. I grabbed my gem from there. So up through here. And I should have a bonanza to pick up in the conference room. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to buy whatever the heck we want in the showroom before this day is done. Get 4 gems, which is supremely beneficial. Excellent. All right. Code check, please. I know I've passed it up twice. It was a mistake. Please give me one more chance. Shucks. Well, I'm not doing my boiler room yet. I could just do that, but I already have the showroom, so I guess just tomorrow extra steps works fine. And I grab another gem. All right. Oops, did I miss something in here? Oh. Ooh. Spread, I see. So that money that even the money that I would spread to the tube. Now there's probably already some down there from before I made the conference room. But I might not even need it. I'm already at 88. That's a nice bonus. I didn't even realize that would count. All right, what's even for sale today? I could get the emerald bracelet again. That's the best thing. I can't get the big key, which stinks. What would I need to do a full buyout? 160. I probably need the bunk room for that, but oh man. All right. Once again, really want coat check. I would even accept dead-ending myself here out of the foundation if I could get coat check, because that emerald bracelet is such a good permanent buff. Alright. This is the way forward. Have to take hallway. I do have one redraw. Ooh, a key. Unnecessary. Commissary. Buy more things, I suppose. Could I buy redraw dice? That would be really nice. Why are you blinking, metal detector? How is there something here? Oh, I see. Tucked behind the trash can. I guess a set of gems, and I'll buy out their bananas, because don't have any other use for the keys don't matter. Just make sure I have enough gems. Locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. Pump room. Alright, I'm going to take this. And I'm going to take my redraw chance at getting boiler room. No. Redraw. Oh my god! Oh my god! Finally! Freaking finally! Yes! Let's go! And I'm even going to get more chances to get my code check. Oh my god. Alright, I'm shaking. I'm shrieking shaking. Alright. Give me code check. I'll take steps and another chance. Sure. Sure, keep giving me chances. Yeah, steps. Oh my god. This experiment shelter is so nice. Oh, I'm gonna have so many steps. I could do laps around this house. Like, that's the most steps I've ever had. Hilarious. Alright. Oh my god, this day is gonna be a huge win. Alright, no, it's not beeping anymore. Well, I can't go into there. If I can just get a coat check, this is gonna be the greatest day of all time. Well, mailroom would be nice. I kind of want to go for dice, but I also have new letters to read, and this will set something up for tomorrow. So let's get some new letters. I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Miss Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there, and I've never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed or where they were moved to, save one which I was instructed to remove myself. Ah! I hid it. You should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. Okay. Floor plan. Hidden. Finally, one of these letters helps me with something I hadn't figured out myself. In observatory telescope lens compartment. Apartment. Great. That's a to-do. Ah, now these letters are super helpful. Hey, Simon. I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk, Darren, and myself. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. So somebody else and myself, and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago where some member of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room they should not have been able to find. Now, yeah, we know about the stolen letters. That's why they're now locked in safes, and they were ransomed. And I wonder if that was Denny. Was that Denny Ravain? We're still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. So yeah, it's got to be Denny. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidence and opted to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff, and also occasionally just leaving them sitting around the estate. If you find the security card doors become an annoyance while you are attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there is even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet in conjunction with the security settings. Okay. That's helpful. Are those white and black? The problem is white's tricky to put together. Okay. Not sure if I'll ever employ that, but good to know. And really good to know about the observatory. Did I make observatory today? I did. All right. So at some point today, we're running back to the observatory. I need to make a to-do list today. This is my to-dos today. In fact, I'm not even going to write this in my main notebook because I don't want it to be long-term. So I'm actually going to tear out a page from my notebook, and I'm going to throw this page away after this day is done. So I need to check observatory. Telescope lens. Buy from showroom if coat check. If if I manage to get the coat check. Drain reservoir, all caps. Do I want to recheck the conference room? Probably. Recheck conference room. Maybe check tomb. If I can't find the... I wonder, if I cannot actually find the coat check, I might instead freeze these. If I hit a last draft and I hit the freezer instead of the coat check, I could see myself freezing it. I think that's everything I need to do today. All right. Let's keep going forward. Our priority is still... our priority is still coat check. Boop. But if I can't get coat check, get something that takes me forward. Drafting studio. Sure. Let's get something new and permanent. Ah! Okay. This needed to happen. Add this floor plan. There we go. Now I have a 9th classroom. Now I can take the final exam. That's what the Great Hall looks like today. Oh. There's a safe there, but I don't, for some reason, of everything I have, I don't have the magnifying glass. Now, if we count small gates on this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing that the key to this one is November 5, because it's clearly November, and I'm counting 5 small gates. That's, actually, hold on. Let's look closer. 6, 7, 8. Magnifying glass would have helped there, but I can kind of see that there are really, on this thing, 8 small gates. Huh. Which I suppose makes sense with the little rhyme. 8 small gates. Cool. Unfortunately, I don't have a magnifying glass. So, well, hold on. Well, you know what? I made this common. It'll be really easy to do again. Workshop. Or dark room, but I can't. No, that's not worth it. Let's just keep giving myself chances. Oh, I've burned my dice. Ooh, there's broken lever. Hang on a second. Don't I have... Let me look at my to-dos. Do I have everything I need to do a... Where's my thing here? To make something I'd never made before. I don't have lockpick, but shovel, battery, and lever, do I have those 3? I think I have a battery. Shovel, battery, lever. This is new. Shovel, lever, and battery. Jackhammer. What does that let me do? More effective, digs better, finds better items. Okay. Cool enough, but probably not the biggest deal. N. Out of curiosity, what? Yeah, I think that, yeah, so this just gives you the letter of the room you're in as yet another part of the art puzzle, which is just it's too giving, guys. Well, we're just gonna continue taking our shots, but we probably blew it by yeah, we almost certainly blew this by refusing the 2 times we were offered coat check. But I feel like, oh my god, this beeping drives me nuts. You know what? Heck with you. I don't even care. Left or coat check? Well, we're going to give ourselves one more chance. So frustrating. Another allowance. Last chance. Bummer. I guess. Let's do this. Now, when they say they unlock all doors, they don't mean this, and I can't smash it. So, I'm adding to my to-dos today. So, buy from showroom can get crossed out because I could buy it, but there's nothing I could do with it. Recheck conference room. I'm going to do that right now. And then come back to locker room and open every door. Open entire locker room. Because I'm reasonably sure I've opened most of the doors in here, but I haven't been keeping track of which ones I've opened and which ones I haven't. So this will give me the chance to make 100% sure I've... How? I'm blind, guys. I'm clearly blind. Oh, there's a key. Got it. Should I just buy some? Sure. I can walk truly freely around this place, much as I want. All right. Also, I now have a 9th classroom, which is fantastic. Now I don't need Hall of Mirrors to reach the final exam. So, next step is to go back to the conference room. This is the way, right? Okay. Yeah, and then just a straight shot across here. Zoom. After the commissary. Certainly disappointing to have all of this money and the showroom and not be able to do anything with it for lack of a coat check. But all right, we now have a shitload of keys in here, more money. So, with all these keys, now, how do we want to tackle, should we go back to the observatory now? Sure. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I nearly fucking forgot. I didn't put it on my thing. Light! Candles! In! Tomb! It's been such an exciting day, I completely forgot. Holy hell. Okay. Please, for the love of God, let's not forget to go light the candles in the tomb. In fact, alright, we're now going to do that. So, we're going to recheck the tomb and light the candles. But on our way, we're going to check the observatory lens. Oh my god, what a busy day. What a busy day. You know, I keep having this fear that I'm going to start a day and I'm not going to... I'm sorry, I need to put down also open everything in locker room. In locker room. Because why not? Yeah, so I keep having this fear that I am going to not have anything to do with the day. And that has really not come to pass. Because every day I discover, or almost every day, I find something really cool to do. Hey, I can get better items. Work chip. Yeah, I know that. I think that's the last thing I have to make. Ah, good job, jackhammer. Drawing room, bedroom. Yep. It has really not been the case that I've run out of things to do and ways to make progress, which is a good feeling. All right, 111 steps. Loads of gems. Loads of keys. We're about to get even more money, but that's not the real reason we're coming down to the tomb. Boom. Do we move faster, too? I wonder. Alright. More money, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money. Alright. Where are those red candlesticks? I've wanted this for so long. Are there any down here? Ruby candlesticks? No. No, it's not here. There's 4 of them, but I think they're up there. Not rubies, not rubied. So, I think I do move faster with the running shoes. I seem to be just flying around right now. Alright, not there. Thought there was something to dig. Not there. That's the way out. Here we go. Here's 1, 2. An upgrade disc and a bunch of dice. Maybe if I leave the dice, I can get them back again in the future. All right, add to my to-dos. Upgrade disc. I mean, it'd be nice if those appeared every day going forward. It'd be fantastic. I have no reason to pick them up today. Now, where are the other ones? I know there were 2 more somewhere. Not here. I don't have a good memory, so I might just have to wander over. There they are. 1, 2. Something else. Oh! Her ladyship's tomb. Pair of gems. Gems are used to draft special rooms. Yes, I know. Oh, and a Morajai box. Oh boy. One moment. All right, I'm back. This is written in a language I don't know, so I'm going to take a photo of it. It's not Eurasian, I don't think. It's also script, so that's a little tricky to read. There's a Morajai box, which, unfortunately, I'm just going to tell you guys, I don't have time to futz with Morajai boxes right now. I've already bumped my allowance like crazy today. That's a critical clue of some sort. Hold on, what's around? What is that? Lady Epson's diary key. Okay. Lady Epson's diary key in tomb. I'm guessing her diary is probably in her ladyship's chamber. I'm not going to be able to stash this today, and I don't have her ladyship's chamber. More Java in Sanctum and tomb. Lady Epson's tomb. Fun. Alright, good stuff. Great. So, crossing out my to-dos. Check tomb. Open everything in locker room. I got an upgrade disc, and I need to check the observatory lens. Scratching out my to-dos. I'm supposed to take my wife to a picnic, and now I didn't expect today to turn into the day of all days. So, I'm assuming I can come back to this tomb in the future. I mean, of course I can, but I assume that diary key will still be there. So, step 1, observatory. In here, right? They said the small lens. There's a drafting. So, what if I turn it? Wait, how can it be turned? Can it be turned even more? No, it can only be turned in 2 directions. But I think if I turn it and then lower it, maybe I can access that lens compartment. That's already, it's max. That's the low, that's as low as it gets. Hmm. No, I can't reach it. Said the telescope's lens compartment, right? What specifically did he say? Floor plan in the telescope lens compartment. Now which is the lens compartment? Actually, there is another wheel there. Is there a way I can twist this so I can turn that wheel? These really only have 2 settings, right? Oh, I can't, no, I can bring this further around. Oh, can I bring it all the way around? I can. Huh. If I bring this all the way around, I bet I can get it to a place where I can access that. Right? Oh, wait, no, not like this, though. Like turn it back one. Lens compartment? Right there. That brings it up. This brings it down. I feel like I need to bring it down one more. Yes. Thank you. Planetarium! If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. I mean, that's not worth much, but sure. Stars are not that special, except for when you hit 50, and you can do a crazy-ass redraw day. I completely forgot I made the vault today. Never found any special vault keys or anything. Oops, I'm doing my ditzing around in doorways again. Thankfully, it's not an issue. All right. Check observatory lens. Done. Recheck conference room, which I did that. So, next thing, upgrade disk. We can do it in the lab, right? Or the office. The office feels more appropriate. How do I get there? All right. Bedroom, drawing room, West Wing hall, veranda. Bedroom, drawing room, West Wing hall, veranda, pool hall. Let's just say what I'm doing that from here. Den, aquarium, weight room, office. Den, aquarium, weight room, office. I'm getting to the point where I can recognize everything very easily. Upgrade disk. Permanent buffs. Let's go. Aquarium. Ooh, I can upgrade the aquarium. Aquarium plus 10 plus 1 store or a power source. Electric eel aquarium? Oh, I can't turn down. That's the coolest thing. Turn the aquarium into a power source. I mean, I'm about to solve, I think, my pump room dilemma. But plus a star. That's terrible. Really not anything special. I don't think stars matter that much. Let's make it a power source. Why the hell not? That's fun. The aquarium now can power things. All right. Pool. So sorry. What's left? No, this is actually a dead end here. How do I go forward? I gotta go weight room, courtyard. No, not that. Back to the aquarium. Through the laboratory and the armory, and then a straight shot up. Wait, no. No, that... I mean, that leads to the... oh, no, that is how I go. Okay. Yikes. This nonsense house that I make. Impossible to get anywhere. Alright, lab, armory, boudoir. What a beautiful day it was to not have to worry about a single key. For anything other than... Is there still something to collect in here? Somehow? Oh, there's a key. Great. We're going to go now massively abuse the locker room. I'm going to buy some nonsense here. Oh, see, there we go. That'll start with 2 of the items in my inventory, so why not? And we'll buy the ornate compass, and we'll buy the silver spoon. We could almost get that buy out the showroom trophy. We would need just a few more coins. But I'm sure we'll be able to get that someday in the future with the bunk room. Tomorrow I'll get a nice benefit. It probably could have been closer if I didn't waste a bunch of money stupidly on bananas and things, but that's okay. Not through the dining room. I need to go down to the drafting studio because I have to go finish the locker room. Then I'm going to have to come back, solve the boiler room, drain the reservoir. Oh, my wife's going to hate me. There's a chance I might have to pause this because we're trying to get in a picnic before the rain hits later today. But I can't leave this day when there's so many good things going on. All right. Let's unlock everything we can in here. Grab some coins. Huh. Oh, yeah, great. Permanent additions to my allowance. I love it. Man, my allowance is going to be quite good in the future. Gems, which don't mean anything. See, this was worth it. Permanent buffs. Gems. I think this is the one that has a Denny Revane note. Where is room 46? It was north of the antechamber. Doesn't exist. Grotto. Red herring. Yep. Moon connection. Well, you were actually right. But I think he eventually found it. More allowance boost. Who needs more Ajay boxes? We roll in. Nah, that one's empty. I only have 6 keys left. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to open every single door in here. But I think I've seen everything anyway. Keys. Oh! We just added a new thing to do today. Oh no! Every single time we get close, we find something new we have to do. Open vault box. You're freaking kidding me. This day will never end. A security key card. Hilarious. Alright. Car keys. And a green apple. That's still an apple? Yep. My allowance has been raised again. One more thing. I'm running out of locks. Out of keys. Yeah, oh, I saw that before. I don't know what to make of it. Even with all those keys, I still didn't manage to truly open every single door. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym, right? Okay. All right, we have now definitely, because I know I opened these before, although the next time I'm here, I'll probably open those as well. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. That's who the staff member writing me said was helping him. Okay. So, next step on this day is going to have to be... I think is going to have to be calling it. Obviously not the day, guys. But I think I'm going to have to stop recording here and finish up the next few things in a next episode. I think I'm just going to leave this running as much as I don't like it because it messes with my total playtime, but whatever. I've already screwed that completely. And consider this to be a day because I can't miss out on my real life plans. This day is... Day 67 is too magic to be contained by a single day, by a single episode. So I'm going to call it here. Guys, thank you so much. The episode after this will be equally cool, I am sure. We're going to drain that reservoir and open the vault box. When we come back, I've been Zeigler Jaguar, and I will see you next time for more of Day 67. Have a good one.